Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a clip of a fat activist saying you're not fat enough for body positivity. I guess there are too many skinny minis who only go up to a size 14 trying to join the movement. This movement is for the morbidly obese. We're also going to be taking a look at a few bonus clips. Please be sure to check out my second channel, Cynical Reacts, where I react to content that is not related to fat acceptance. I recently released a video on that channel about an alpha male giving the worst dating advice ever. Here's a link. Before we proceed, please click the like button so that I may apply comb to mustache.
I get so tired of listening to all of these skinny, smaller people constantly just be like, well, I have to overcome all of this skinny bitch rhetoric, and I'm
sick of skinny people saying that too. Did they say that?
I'm okay with my body, and it's okay to feel good in my curves, and it's okay to feel comfortable in my skin, and I'm so happy with my body.
Okay, and you're sick of that.
And then they zoom out and they're like a size 10, or they're like a size 12, and
not even large enough to be body positive. Am I right?
It's like, you don't understand. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be a rude bitch. I really am not. But have you ever been a size 26?
Not yet.
Have you ever been looking at a size 30? Have you ever been considering I can't wear jeans because they don't fit? Like, is that ever been a thing for you?
Well, there are different levels of obesity.
Probably not, because you're talking about being a size 12.
Okay, so what size does body positivity begin? How big do you have to get before you can join the movement?
And I get it, everybody has their pressures. I understand that. I'm sorry, I'm driving. But, it just drives me nuts when it's like, oh, just be happy with the body you're in. Well, it's really hard to be happy with the body you're in whenever your body's uncomfortable.
Okay.
And you don't feel like moving, and you don't feel like walking, and climbing stairs sucks, and walking around with your 4-year-old sucks, and you can't chase after him and play soccer and do all.
Okay, so it sounds like you need to lose weight so you'll stop having all these mobility issues. You had a lot of good valid reasons for losing weight.
All this other all of that sucks. And so when you listen to these TikToks where people are just like, just love your body, love the body you're in. No, I hate my body.
Alright, that's fine to dislike your body and want to change it, but how come people up to a size 14 can't join the body positivity movement or be body positive? It sounds like your gripe is not with thin people joining the body positivity movement, but with yourself. You want to lose weight.
I hate the body I'm in right now. Hate it. Ugh, it just drives me nuts, and I get so tired of people who are a size 12 constantly telling the other people, well, just be happy. Just be happy. No, not happy. I mean, I dropped from like a 26 to a 22. I'm still not happy.
Okay, good job so far.
Because of all these fat rolls that just get in the way.
Okay, so you're very much over being obese, but I don't know why you're getting butthurt if people in a size 12 want to join the body positive movement.
So, there you go. That's my rant for the day. That is my rant. That is my anger. That's my irritation. Have a happy day.
How many levels of morbid obesity must we go through before we can consider ourselves body positive? Is it only when we need an oxygen tube? Or how about when we need a wheelchair? At least this person is honest though, right? They're like, I'm sick of being fat, I'm sick of all these rolls, I'm sick of being weighed down, not being able to chase after my 4-year-old. I suggest you use all of those things as motivators to change and not waste your time getting butthurt or jealous that people that are smaller than you are trying to be body positive. That's a waste of time and energy. Next.
So, went on a rant yesterday and apparently complained a lot and got some comments.
Oh yeah, a lot of people left comments on that last video along the lines of, well, if you're gonna skinny shame people, then don't be upset when they fat shame you, or something like that.
On my video, My opinion hasn't changed, though. I mean, I'm still grouchy and pissy and bitchy and all those other words about what I said. It's confusing is the actual definition of what I'm trying to say.
It's effing confusing is the actual definition of what I'm trying to say. What? What?
It is confusing whenever me, I'm not gonna say you, this is about me. Whenever me, as a size, I think I'm around like a 22 now, size 22 woman is told from one camp, hey, be happy with the body that you're in, body positivity, don't need to change a thing, blah blah blah, yay body, yay curves.
Yay body, yay curves. I like to hang out with that camp. They're so encouraging.
Don't get me wrong, I mean there's some curves in this body I enjoy, but I am extremely uncomfortable. Like,
okay, well, you don't have to accept your body the way that it is, and you don't have to be part of body positivity. You're free to lose weight and do whatever you want.
There is a part of me that is just physically, not even just like wearing clothes and like people looking at me uncomfortable, but like I am uncomfortable in what I'm wearing.
Okay, all the reasons that you just named are good reasons to leave body positivity and go try to lose weight and take care of your body. Almost all of your complaints have to do with the physical limitations and the uncomfortableness of being in a morbidly obese body. Very few of their complaints were related to how people treat them, because this person is actually being honest. It was never the systemic yada 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 that made us all sweaty, hot, and tired all the time, right? If we just focus on these sorts of limitations, we can see that it's really us holding us back. Society isn't the one preventing us from walking up the stairs, it's ourselves.
And so, and sitting and going to a movie theater and sitting down in a seat and is this chair gonna hold me? And ouch, this something or other is digging into my thigh because I'm too large for whatever it is, or I can't ride a roller coaster, or whatever.
All right, well, I think you've got plenty of good, valid reasons to lose weight. I wouldn't waste my time worrying about people in a size 12 and what the hell they're doing. That's a waste of your energy. Don't be envious, bitter, or jealous of others. Just focus on your own path.
And so that's what I'm talking about. That is what I am getting at, is that I get frustrated when I see these videos.
Okay, and then it cut off abruptly there. She said, I'm frustrated when I see these videos, and then it just cut off. Alright, so a moment ago we saw this person complaining that there are too many small people within the body positivity movement who are only wearing like a size 12 or 14. The more she speaks, the more we see that her gripe is not actually with skinny minis, but her problem is with the body positivity movement itself, telling her to feel positive about her morbidly obese body. At first she was like, yeah, there shouldn't be these thinner people within the movement, but by the end of it she's like, why are we being body positive if we can't even move or breathe or anything? So your gripe is with the movement, not with the thin people joining it. Next.
Why is it offensive to call someone fat who is fat?
Hello, certified fat person here, and I'm...
Hello, certified fat person. Let me answer the question. For the same reason that it is not nice to call somebody stupid, even if they are stupid.
more than happy to answer your question if you really do want an answer, which I'm not so sure you do. To start,
Not so sure you do. Like, dude, I'm already throwing up in my own mouth.
I refer to myself as fat, and I don't care if other people refer to me as fat, and that's because I don't see the word fat as a bad word.
Okay, what if somebody called you stupid? Would that be a bad word?
Even if someone tries to insult me by saying you're fat, my response is yes and.
Oh, what do they do then? Hey, you're fat. Yes. And? Yeah, that's right, you fat. Oh, you already know that you're fat and you don't care? Dang it. Dang it, I thought I could take you down a few pegs, but you've embraced the term fat. Why can't I ever dunk on anybody properly? It's like when I called that guy a moron and he's like, yeah, I know I'm an idiot. And? Dang it. Everybody's embracing their own crapulence. How will I shit upon them?
A lot of work to get to this point, and that's because, like many other...
I love when they always talk about the amount of work it takes to get to this point of not giving a shit about your body. It took me a lot of work to get to this point. Like, no, it takes a lot of work to take care of your body. Giving up on taking care of your physique is not any sort of work. It is a bit of work, though, to do the mental gymnastics necessary to disconnect ownership of your own body from yourself. That does require a bit of work. You step off the sidewalk, fracture your ankle. It requires a bit of mental gymnastics to make this somebody else's fault, or even society as a whole. So I'll agree with you there. There is a little bit of work to be done.
Words in our language, the word fat has a dark history where it has been used to belittle, insult, and dehumanize.
No, it was a neutral term even back then. I'm not sure what the dark history is. It was just as neutral when being used to describe fat people of the past as it is today when you're trying to use it neutrally to describe yourself. So, it didn't used to mean a larger person who should be put to death. It just always meant a larger person, so
for a lot of people, it's very difficult to shake this history when they hear the word fat.
What history, bro? It's got a dark history. What is the dark history of the word fat? What are you talking about?
And if you want the word fat to be used in the same way as skinny, thin, fit, then you need to use it in a way that's not derogatory, which quite frankly, you did not do in your video.
They didn't do anything in their video. They just said, if somebody is fat, why is it offensive to call them fat? She's basically saying the same thing that you guys are saying. It's a neutral term, and you're getting butthurt at her about that. And then you said it has a dark history, but we don't mind calling each other fat. Okay, then you shouldn't mind when she said it either.
So if someone you deem fat prefers to refer to their body as curvy or plus size, they have every reason in the world to do so, and you need to respect it. Thanks.
Okay, so the original question was, why is it offensive to call someone fat who is fat? You went on this tirade and you ended up saying that this person doesn't know how to use the term fat in a non-derogatory manner. So them asking you if it's offensive to call somebody fat is derogatory. The person asking you the question was using it in a neutral term, and you seemed to have some sort of emotional response to that, right? Am I the only one picking up on that? Next.
I genuinely believe that airlines is the biggest frustration when it comes to plus size accommodations.
Airlines is the biggest frustration, okay?
When we're flying next to other people, my husband and I try really hard to be as small as we possibly can, but you can only do so much.
Yeah, the time to make yourself small was before we got on the plane, when we were living our lives and making our day-to-day decisions. Yeah, we can't wait until the day of the flight to try to make ourselves small. That would have to be done through dietary and lifestyle decisions before we get on the plane. Okay, so I'm glad to clear that confusion up for you. We can't lose weight instantly, is what I'm saying here, right? We don't like skip a soda and then we instantly lose weight. So we should have taken those steps weeks and months prior to embarking on our flight. Don't you think of that too when they're like, make myself smaller? You're like, well, the time for that is long past.
To make yourself small.
Oh,
One of the biggest worries that people have as a plus size person is having to ask in front of other people that they don't know for a seatbelt extender.
Okay, well, if it's so embarrassing and you can't fit into the seat and you're always trying to make yourself small and it doesn't work, maybe we should work on our bodies before we get to the plane. There's really no sense in doing a bunch of crunches on the plane. That's too late.
It's fucking crazy.
I wish that there was a way that even if, like, on the reservation, we could say,
I'm fat.
When you're making a reservation.
All right, and that one cut off abruptly. Me and my husband are both plus sized, and every time we go on an airline, we try to make ourselves small, but there's only so much we can do. Okay, and who is your complaint with in that scenario? Is your complaint with the airline, with other people on the airline, or are we taking any accountability for this at all? Next.
I'm a plus size girl. I'd rather starve to death than tell you that I'm hungry.
Okay, is that fooling anyone, right? Why is this chick plus size? She's never even eaten before, dude.
I'm a plus size girl. I'm never gonna be the first one to bring up food or dessert in a group setting. I'm a plus size girl. I'm gonna automatically grab the last shirt on the rack because that's probably my size. I'm
Okay, more complaints about being plus sized.
a plus size girl. I'm gonna ask my sister to come up with me to get a second serving. I'm a plus size girl.
You have to have your friend go with you to get seconds? That's when you know you're too damn insecure. That's how you know you're a neurotic mess around food that is completely caught up with what other people think. You can't even go get seconds without taking an emotional support buddy with you. You're like, come on, Samantha, let's go get another plate. And she's like, I don't want to. Just go get the plate yourself. And you're like, come on, I don't want to be the only one going up there. Everyone will think that I'm fat or whatever neurotic bullshit is going through your mind.
You're gonna ask me to go shopping with you, and I'll say yes, but I'll never be able to shop at the stores that you go to.
This video could also be titled, Several Valid Reasons to Lose Weight.
Plus size Latina daughter. When my mom asks me what I had for dinner, I'm gonna tell her chicken, when I actually had chicken tenders from Chick-fil-A.
Okay, so the way that we eat does lead to our size, is what I'm getting from this.
Plus size girl. Hotel towels never fit me. I'm a plus size girl.
Hold on, what was that little wink after the hotel towel thing? Oh my god, that was unhinged. Hold on. Right here, that little unhinged wink.
I'm a plus size girl. Stadium seats cut off the circulation of my thighs, but I'm never gonna complain.
Alright, and we wrapped it up by hearing several complaints from somebody who is a plus size girl. I'm still very confused with that trend where people make a video saying, I'm an ABC, so of course I'm gonna XYZ. Alright, and that last video could also be titled, Several Valid Reasons to Lose Weight. In this video, we can see how this person is completely caught up on food and their own size. They'll never mention being hungry or wanting food or dessert. They want a buddy to go with them to go get a second helping of food. They lied to their mom about eating chicken when it was actually Chick-fil-A, etc., etc., etc. So if you have so much shame around your size and around eating and all of this other stuff, my recommendation would be to lose weight. So what do you think of the clips that we just saw? Is a size 14 not big enough for body positivity? Should we embrace the term fat? And if we need to take a friend with us to get a second helping of food, should we consider losing weight? Leave a comment below. Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you have a great weekend. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.